AFC North football, baby. Thursday night football, baby. Primetime games football, baby. When we talk about the Pittsburgh Steelers on Thursday night, we always figure out a way to play good football late in the season. 2 years ago, we blew out Tennessee. Last year, we blew out Carolina. This year, we're going to Cleveland. It's a divisional matchup. All right, it's a big-time rivalry. We don't like the Browns don't like us. First and foremost, we're stepping into this game winning 4 consecutive games. More importantly, we're getting a little bit healthier. All right, Ramon Foster, he's coming back. James Conner, he's coming back. And keep in mind, the last 2 times we saw James Conner go 1-on-1 with the damn Browns defense, he's gone over 120 yards both times. All right, his first game against him, we don't count that. He was a backup, but last year as a full-time starter, he's ran 2 games over 120 yards. What does that mean? Feed Conner early, feed Conner often. All right, for them on defense, Olivier Vernon's not there. So when we talk about their D-line, we really only dealing with Myles Garrett. They do have, that interior pass rush that's there as well, but they really just taking up space. They're not providing the statistics that they need to really be concerned from an offensive line perspective. But you got to protect Myles Garrett from getting to Mason Rudolph, right? That's where it starts. Up front, we've got to play good football. We got Ramon Foster back. Our offensive line is looking healthy. Let's protect. Let's open up those damn holes wider than a Kardashian vagina at a Mandingo party and give James Conner yardage. More importantly, we got to protect the football. There's an opportunistic defense, a desperate defense at that. Coming in at 3-6, they're lower than the expectations that people thought they were going to come out this year. Everybody was talking about Browns possible Super Bowl. They're sitting here and their season is on the line. Every single game is a playoff game for them. But guess what? The past 4 games, that's been our situation. We have already been battle tested, understanding mentally that we've got to win every single game and this cannot change. Defensively, I am not concerned whatsoever. All right, before coming into a game like this, hearing names like Jarvis Landry, hearing names like OBJ, hearing, a bunch of these different sort of targets that's coming in, I would be concerned because our secondary has always been basura. This year, that's not the case. Joe Hayden, he may be listed as questionable. He got a little bit of an illness going, but I'm pretty sure that he's going to be able to play the game. All right, Minka Fitzpatrick making plays all over the field. Terrell Edmonds finally starting to look as if he was worthy of a first-round pick. We've got to make sure we nullify passing yards all day. Jarvis Landry has been building some confidence over the course of the past 4 games. We cannot allow him to have confidence against us. Remember, back on Hard Knocks a couple years ago, he kept talking about losing's contagious, man. It's contagious. Well, guess what? Drop passes being broke up. It's fixing to be contagious because when it comes to the Pittsburgh Steelers, that's been it all season when it comes to turnovers, when it comes to sacks, and we're going to make sure it's contagious in Cleveland this coming afternoon. More importantly, all right, OBJ has been begging for a game over 100 yards. I think he's only had 2 thus far this season. He's only gotten into the end zone, twice? He's not got to do that against us. All right, we may be the best defense, probably top 3 defense that they've seen all season, judging by how we're playing right now. We've got to make sure we pressure Baker Mayfield. What happens when you pressure Baker Mayfield? He gets rid of the ball after trying to hold on to it or trying to make a play. He turns the football over. Cleveland pastry chef Baker Mayfield's going to be cooking up a whole lot of apple turnovers because Blitzburgh's coming to Cleveland. TJ Watt, Bud Dupree, Devin Book. We need to get to the quarterback. I do not trust their offensive line whatsoever. All right? But the biggest key, we cannot allow Nick Chubb to get going. When this guy gets going, their team looks like a better football team. And more importantly, Kareem Hunt is back. We cannot let him get going either. They're going to utilize 2 back sets, or they're going to have Kareem Hunt in the passing game. You saw him last game where he only had 4 carries on the ground, but he had 7 catches. We have to nullify the passing out of the backfield. This has been one of our Achilles' heels over the course of the past couple of years. All right, it's been mobile QBs and then swing passes out of the backfield. We got to be able to cover it. We've got the linebackers who can flow and cover those hooks and curls and cover those flats to the outside. But we've got to be able to not over pursue and make tackles the immediate time in which we make contact with our opposition. All right, because they're going to come out, they're going to try to utilize Nick Chubb early, often. They're going to try to utilize Kareem Hunt early, often, with the running back passing game and running the football between the tackles. If they're going to try to outspeed us, that's not going to happen. Well, we've got to be disciplined to not start to think that our shit don't stink, to not get overconfident because we won 4 consecutive games. Listen, gentlemen, back-to-back weeks, we've played some of the better teams in the NFL. They may not be performing at their highest peak right now, but Indianapolis, playoff team. All right, Los Angeles Rams, defending NFC champion. We're going against names now. It's not like we're just beating down on the Bengals and nobody. All right, we've got to keep that train rolling. We've got to keep that momentum rolling because we are capable. Nobody else believed in us when we was 0-3. Whole bunch of individuals looking with their head down, calling for people to get fired, expecting the season to be done, packing it up and coming back. And here we are showing our resiliency once again. And I told you in the beginning of the season, every single year Mike Tomlin has this team go on a run. Past 3 years, we've won at least 6 consecutive games. We're not looking ahead of Cleveland. We're looking to go straight through Cleveland. But it's all on us to go out there and perform the same way that we've been doing the past 5 games. We've got to perform at a high level and play with that same sort of heart that's been bringing back that Pittsburgh Steelers defense. All right? We got to hit quarterbacks early. We got to hit quarterbacks often. We got to shut down that run game and damn it, take the football away. Because I can guarantee you this. If Baker Mayfield starts throwing interception, this game is pretty much done because he doesn't know how to bounce back when adversity hits. We haven't seen that in his career yet, and we're fixing to make sure that continues to happen. Everybody get your hands up in here. And damn it, Randy Fickner, you better let Mason Rudolph throw the ball vertically down the field. I want to see Juju Smith-Schuster have a sensational game. I want to see James Washington get that deep ball because damn it, you can do it against this Cleveland Browns defense. And if James Conner does not have over 25 carries in this game and doesn't go over 120, what the hell are we doing? You can run the football against this Cleveland defense. Let's play smart. Let's play Pittsburgh Steelers football. Smash mouth Steeler football. Run the damn ball, hit them often on defense, and let's not make any mental errors. No penalties. You see Cleveland all season long, they've been making penalties. Whether it's them holding, whether it's false starts, a ton of mental errors. We've got to be a disciplined football team. We cannot play at their level. Oftentimes, we play down to people's competition. When we look from a talent standpoint, Cleveland's one of the better talented teams in the league. But mentally, they're still in the bottom half because they haven't overcome that bonehead mentality. They haven't overcome defeating themselves. Let's not lower ourselves to that because we got a standard in Pittsburgh. And the standard in Pittsburgh is winning football games. Bottom line, Steelers on 3, win on 6. 1, 2, 3, Steelers. 4, 5, 6, win. Let's go, baby. Thursday Night Football, big time game. I'm going live on Hype Mike and I'm going live on YouTube. I'm providing live commentary. You're going to want to watch it. Click the links in the description. Click the links in the damn, the top pinned comment. But bottom line is this. Pittsburgh's moving on to 6-4, and that's all I got to say about that.